Hi you guys and welcome back to my channel. So it is a beautiful day outside. I have the window cracked back there. It is the end of February and so I figured today I would share with you my February favorites. The majority of these I did get on Amazon. As you guys know, I love Amazon. So I'm looking at everything that I have here, and it's right behind you there. And the total of everything was about under $50 and I have about 7 products. And so if you guys are on a budget and you want to know what I've been loving throughout February, then keep on watching. So the first thing I want to talk about was this cleansing balm by Heimish, or Heimish, however you want to say it. I'm not really sure exactly how. And it is just a cleansing balm that turns into an oil and effectively removes your makeup. So it says it's the All Clean Balm, and it's clean and comfortable beauty, an intensive cleansing balm. It comes with this really nice little spatula there that you can just take right out to scoop out some product, and it comes with this lid right on top. And so then once you really go in there, it's kind of like a watery, like, paste almost. But then when you work it into your hands, it becomes an oil. So I do still have the box here, and I'm just going to read to you what it says on the box. It says a daily cleanser for removing heavy makeup. A spa cleanser with natural aroma oil. It's natural vegetable ingredients included for deep cleansing. And it's a 3-step transformer texture, so it goes from a balm to an oil to a milk. And so you get 120 ml in this, so that's about 4 ounces, which I think is a decent amount of product. And I think I only spent like $12 or $13 on it on Amazon, but I will link everything down below just in case I forget. And so lately I've been loving to use this just to really get off like those heavy makeup days. It really just like gets it off. I just rub it all over my face and kind of just let it sit there for a minute. And then once you start moving around your fingers, just like with any cleansing oil, you see your makeup kind of just like fall off, and it works really well. So yeah, I've been loving the All Clean Balm by Heimish. So next, after getting off all of my makeup, I usually go in with a 2nd-step cleanser. And the one that I've been loving lately is from CeraVe. It is a foaming facial cleanser for normal to oily skin. And so this one says it helps repair and restore and protect the skin's barrier. It's non-drying, non-comedogenic, and non-irritating, which is great. And I got this big tub, which is 12 fluid ounces on Amazon for about $12 or $13. Now, it comes with this great little pump, so it's really handy, and you can lock it if you want to take it when you're traveling. So I'm just going to read to you a little bit of what it says on the back. It says, ceramides help repair the skin's barrier. Niacinamide help produce more natural ceramides in the skin, where those are. And hyaluronic acid attracts needed moisture. And so this is a nice liquid to foam cleanser, and I was suggested this by Lustrelux, if you guys watch her channel on here. I think she included this in her either her updated skincare or like her monthly favorites or something, but I really have been liking it. And it also says in the back here that it was accepted into the National Eczema Association, so if you struggle with that type of skin issue, then this might be a great cleanser for you. The only thing that's kind of funny about it is it does kind of smell like baby wipes or like diapers or something. It has like that kind of like clean but powdery scent, but it really doesn't bother me at all. It's just like, it's interesting if you're not used to it. Now, you can find this cleanser anywhere. You can find it at CVS, Walgreens, probably a grocery store. It's really easy to find. Yeah, aside from that, I really have been loving the foaming facial cleanser from CeraVe. So up next is kind of a strange product, but I really want to share it with you. So it is the new Degree Motion Sense Ultaclear Black and White Pure Clean Invisible Solid. So, I know it's probably like a girl's deodorant, whatever, shut up. So it says that it's anti-yellow stains and anti-white marks, and I thought this was really great for me because I do wear black to work all the time, but then when I'm not at work I typically wear white, and so both of those things really affect me. So I really have been loving it. It smells like just like a clean deodorant. There's really no smell to this one. I don't even think this one has like a scent. But the only thing I would say is it's not like the best like anti-perspirant. Like it definitely is great for like smells and like for the black and white clothes, but I wouldn't say it keeps me like dry all day. But if you're someone who doesn't really care about that and you're more concerned about like ruining your clothes, then I definitely would suggest this. So I got this for about, I think like $6 or $7 at Target. But yeah, I think it is a little bit of a strange thing for me to talk about deodorant on here, but like I feel like I should make a separate video about deodorant because the amount of times I've wasted money on deodorant and it doesn't work for me, I could probably pay off like my first year of school, so. But yeah, I really have been loving the Degree Motion Sense Ultra Clear for black and white clothes. So up next is a product that hasn't been new to me, but it's something that I have been using more recently. I used it in high school for like years, and I always had it with me, but then I kind of strayed away from it, and then somebody mentioned it in one of their videos, and I can't remember who, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot how much I loved it. And so it is just the Lucas Pawpaw Ointment. And so this is made in Australia, and I got this on Amazon as well for like a couple of dollars. I think it was like under $10. So you get 25 grams in this, which is a little bit less than an ounce. You don't get too much product, but the way I use it, this will last me forever. And so it's kind of like a Vaseline texture, and it's kind of yellow and gross looking, to be honest. So it comes out like that, but it like melts away into your skin. So although it does contain cosmetic grade petroleum, I wouldn't suggest using it all over your face. I typically use this just to like hydrate my lips and to put it in like the stray hairs that just kind of like fly away, kind of just like rub in between your hands and go like that, or at the ends of your hair to really tame flyaways. So it's a little bit less basic than just like your normal Vaseline, and so I'm going to read you some of the ingredients here. So it has fermented fresh pawpaw fruit, roots, macadamia wax, I have no idea what that is. It has glycerin, petroleum, canola oil, hydrogenated castor oil, which is kind of like whipping it up. It's almost how they get peanut butter to not like need to be stirred. They like hydrogenate it. Beeswax and cornstarch. And so I just have a little bit more nutritionally rich ingredients as opposed to just petroleum, so I do prefer it over that. So like the main reason why I would choose this over a regular Vaseline is mainly the packaging. I do like having it in a tube here, and I do like that it's so red that if it's like at the bottom of my backpack or something, I can just like reach in and get it. I also like the fact that it's not scented, so I can put it anywhere and not feel kind of gross, and it's not like dyed or anything, so I won't have like, you know how some Vaseline has like that like, pink like tint to them? I won't feel like that gross, like putting gross pink tint in my hair. I don't know if that's like crazy. So yeah, I've really been loving the Lucas Pawpaw Ointment again. So this next product I got kind of on a whim, and I got it when I was making the same order as the Heimish and Lucas Pawpaw Ointment on Amazon. And I think I spent about $12 on this. Again, I will link it down below. And it is the PureBliss Makeup Setting Spray. And so I ran out of my Slay All Day, and I was like looking for something just kind of like get the job done without spending so much money, because they can range from like $10 to like $30, $40 just for like a setting spray, and I'm like all set with that. So this one you get 4 fluid ounces, which I think is a fair amount. So in comparison to my Slay All Day, which is almost 4 ounces, it's 3.3 ounces, which was double the price. And I did like this one a lot, but I mean I'm just really happy that I have something that's a little bit cheaper that gets the job done. It comes with their standard pump. Ready, I'm just gonna. And so it like really applies evenly, and it just goes all over. It's not like blotches of, you know, liquid everywhere. And there's really no smell. Like, there's like a tiny bit of like some sort of like green tea, something really fresh, but there's not like an overwhelming odor. And it's alcohol free, and so if you do have sensitive skin, this might be a great one for you. The next product I also got on my Amazon order. I like love Amazon, and she's like their spokesperson. It is the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. And I got the shade Light Ivory, and I really like it. I think this is about like $12 as well. And it has like this little brush here, and you like squeeze it. Hang on, let me just get like an even amount. And it comes out like pretty opaque. I wouldn't say it's like the most like high covering concealer I've ever used in my life, but it does a decent job, especially for the price. And so this shade, it wouldn't be like a highlighter shade for me. It would mainly just be like a conceal, like even out my skin tone shade. And something that is a little bit nice is that it does have a little bit of sunscreen in it as I read the directions. The ingredients. So that's a little bit added bonus to have around your eyes. Obviously sunscreen around your eyes is extremely important. You get 0.28 fluid ounces. And it's a decent concealer actually. It doesn't like last all day, like it can break up and like crease a little bit like right here under my eyes. But if you work with it properly and you're not going out, like let's say you're just like running errands or something, this is a great concealer to have in your bag. So last but not least is actually my favorite product that I've been loving in February. And so this is from this new brand called The Ordinary, and this is the Advanced Retinoid 2%. And it says a stable emulsion of next generation forms of retinoid. And so it just comes in this glass bottle here, and with this really nice white packaging here, in a little dropper, and as you can see, it's like a milky consistency. So the difference between a retinoid and retinol is that a retinol is not really stable, and so it's going to be able to penetrate into your skin a lot quicker, which is what really causes the irritation, but it also gives you results quicker than a retinoid. And so why this made the statement like a stable retinoid is because it's more encapsulated, and so it's going to take longer to show you results, but it's also going to leave you with less irritation. So a typical retinol might take about like 4 to 6 months to work and really like resurface your skin and help with wrinkles or uneven skin tone or dullness. So this will probably take about like 6 to 7 or maybe 8 months to really like show those results. But I really wanted to get this in here and show you like that I've been starting it and I've been really liking it. It hasn't irritated my skin at all yet, and I've been using it for about a month now. And I think this is only about like $12. I will link it down below, but it's on Deciem website. It's more of like a mother brand, and they hold other brands, kind of like a Procter & Gamble would be to like all the brands that it holds beneath it. That's kind of like where it stands. It's kind of a smaller line, but it's really well made. I also think it's a little added bonus that it has like the brown glass, and as you can see there, I don't know if you'll be able to focus, but that's for UV protection. So if you ever have something like a vitamin C serum, it should really be in like a darker glass. That way it protects the like stabilization of the molecule itself. I know I sound like a little bit of a nerd here, but if something like that ever, it kind of gets like expired with the sun, it won't work as well. So I'm really happy to see that it's in a brown bottle. This one you get 1 fluid ounce, and it's also made in Canada. So those are my February favorites. I hope you guys found something that you might want to try out. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up as always, and please make sure you subscribe to see more videos. I try and post every Friday. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.